Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a new video. It's been a while since I've done a video like this where I'm just talking. I planned on doing a live some days ago, but I didn't get to do it. So, yeah, now here we are. Here is our Q&A part 2, our second Q&A. We got some amazing questions here from so many people. I'm very excited. So, let's get into it. Today we're going to be answering questions from all of you who asked, all of the questions in the comments that time when I asked, because I put a community post out a bit ago. I'm not sure, maybe like some weeks ago. I asked you guys if you had any questions for an upcoming video, and it's been a long time since then. I've been trying to make this video, post it, but it's been taking so long because I didn't get a chance to record this part where I'm talking. So much has been going on. So our first comment is from Japanese She B123 Bro. Japanese She. That character that comes before in the beginning and the end of their name is She in Japanese katakana, if you're wondering. Or it's either She or Tsu. They look so similar. Anyway, they say it's a good day to go to a beach. I mean, it's raining so hard right now for me. I don't know what that means. Like, what? I don't know what that means. Next is from NoahAwesome7251. Alright, I want to be in one of your videos. So, question, what made you watch Teenage Mutant? I think they're trying to ask me what made me watch Ninja Turtles. And so, it depends on what version we're talking about. I grew up watching Ninja Turtles. In 2012, I was born in the era when 2012 was running. So when I was born, the 2012 Ninja Turtles show was airing out every morning. I was extremely young, but that's when it was going. So I grew up when that show was watched. So I watched it all the time. It used to come on and I used to watch it all when it would be live, and then I used to watch it on demand. And I still watch it. So for me, it's just something I grew up doing. I used to watch it with my mom. We watched Ninja Turtles all the time, so it's a memory. As far as other versions of the Ninja Turtles, I watched them out of curiosity. I watched all of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was in 2020 when I did that. Never again. But it was just because I wanted to see this is another version of them. But not every version is good. When it comes to Ninja Turtles, I'm a bit more of a traditional kind of guy. I'm used to Leo's the leader, Donnie's the smart one, Mikey's the goofy one, Ralph's the mean and angry one. So in Rise, when they kind of switched that up, it's just ew. And then the designs and then the storylines, it's all just no. They had the opportunity to make something really good because the animation and the art style is very vibrant and fluid. If you look at some of their fight scenes, they have this anime-like thing going. And I believe if they did it a bit more like normal Ninja Turtles and didn't try to stray away from that so much, they could have really had something awesome going. But no. And that's why they only had 2 seasons. Either 2 or I think it was either 1 to 2 seasons. Anyway, we're going to go out to our next comment. Next comment comes from Jello Geo, a true, what's the word I'm looking for? A true patron to this channel, as they've been around for so long. It's actually pretty amazing to have them in a Q&A video, answer their question. If you're watching this, thank you, because I know who you are. I know all of my subscribers and people who comment down. I know my regulars, and you are regular. You always there on the channel, so thank you very much. And the question is, will you play Roblox horror games in the future or just any horror game? Gaming is something that I've done. I've played Roblox, The Strongest Battlegrounds, on live stream. I made a video about it. And I do play Roblox games. Now, horror games in general, I don't play. And it's kind of funny. I don't, usually never do I play them. Back a long time ago, I used to play games a lot with one of my family members. It was my cousin. And my cousin really likes horror games. But me, I don't. Because, why would I play a game where I'm intentionally getting scared? Do I want to be scared or not? And then it's all creepy because on most of them it's sudden jump scare, loud sound effect. And plus, a lot of the times when we'd play the games, it would be at night and we'd stay up playing the game. So it's I'm not playing no horror game at like 1 a.m. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't on for the channel right now. Chances are I probably will. When the time comes, I will find a game that will be like, maybe some type of horror game or something like that. And I'm not opposed to it. As long as I'm not playing it at night, because that's just a no-no. That's absolutely no. Like, no, I refuse to. But, if in daytime, and it's the right type of game, I have to look into the game, of course, yeah, I would. I would. Alright, so we have some more questions. Now this one here, I'm a little confused about. I don't know what's going on here. So for this one, I decided just to include it anyway because I guess why not? But so in it, it says, your singing is really good. Do you have a girlfriend? Now I believe that's what that stands for. I didn't know what GF meant. I thought it was like some type of like app or software for animation for some reason, or singing app. I don't know. But I asked someone and they said, yeah, that's what that stands for. That stands for girlfriend. I even looked it up and that's what that means. So it's by someone who I don't know, actually. I've never seen Caitlin on this channel, so I don't know who she is. But no, I don't. I do not have a girlfriend. Not right now, no. As well as thank you for the compliment. Anyway, next comment is from Bacon and Gamer 200, and it is, will you ever go to another country? Now that is a very good one, because that's something I've thought about for a long time. When I was younger, I used to want to go to Australia because I watched Bluey when I was younger. I saw a lot of Bluey episodes, and I used to say, Australia is such a beautiful place because they draw it in such like an amazing way. Until you do some Google researches and find out they have spiders the size of your head, then you don't want to go. But I used to want to go there, and now I want to go to Japan, maybe one day. So I think that I will one day go to another country. I plan on it. Obviously not anytime soon, but one day, maybe when I'm a bit older, I do want to go to Japan or another place and visit. I think that would be really cool. Alright, so now we have 2 comments that I'm going to answer by one of the biggest supporters of this channel, I must say. Thank you very much. So we have Angel McCoo 1991. Now for those of you who do not know, Angel has pretty much built this channel with me. They funded a lot of the animations that you see on my channel because of their contributions. So thank you, Angel, very much for that. I will gladly answer your questions. I love all your creative videos. You have lots of variety. Will you do a tutorial on how to draw Bluey? Will you do more Toy War videos? Again, as I said before, I love doing Toy War. It's one of my favorite types of animations. I do plan on it. I'm working on a storyline for Toy War, and when I get that storyline figured out, I will begin the production of the episode. And I love drawing, so I did do a video where I drew Bluey once before. I drew on my phone, and I might have drawn her with my hands, like physically, on paper. I'm not sure, I'd have to check my channel, but I do know I've drawn her before, and I can draw her, right now, actually. We're gonna draw her now. But first, let's get to the next comment by Angel. Angel left 2. You are super talented with sketches. Why, thank you. You're going to do hand draw more pictures. You also are great with Legos. Will you create more Lego scenes with stop motion with them? Absolutely. Legos are actually, for those of you who do not know, when I first did stop motion, I was very young. I was 7 years old when I did my very first stop motion animations. I was 7. And all I had were Legos to like do with, and all I knew how to do. So Legos are my main thing. They were anyway. I used to use Legos all the time. In fact, there was a point in time when I never used action figures ever because they were too difficult. And I was like, I don't know how to do stop motion with action figures, and I only used Legos. Now, you check on my channel, all you see really is a bunch of action figures, more than Legos. But I do love doing Lego videos still. They're very fun and entertaining, and I do plan on making some more. So just stay tuned and keep waiting, and I will create some more animations and stop motions with them. Now, let's go on to a comment, not really a question, by I believe you were in the last Q&A, weren't you? Yes, you were, the Very Moody Moose. Thank you again for the hearts. I just must say, I greatly appreciate them. Now, let's go to our last but not least. I saved this comment for last for a reason, and it was because this one is going to be very interactive. So this comment is from one of my friends, Orion Art Studios. Can we get your animation tutorial? And now I saved this one for last because I'm going to give you guys a full-on tutorial right now on how I did my animations. Alright everyone, so here we are in my stop motion studio app. So here's my tutorial. Here's how I make some of my animations. Here's how I make them now, actually. If you saw my last video, the stop motion one about the strongest hunter, with those T13 action figures, this is how I made it. So first, go to your stop motion app, stop motion studio, click new movie, make your movie. So first thing you want to do though, if you want to make animations like mine, click this gear. This is the frames per second of your video. So go ahead and set that number to 8. I say 8. Everybody does a different number, but for me personally, I use 8 because I think it's not too fast, not too slow. It gives you that right number right there of control right there. So next, you want to have some type of background. Right now, I have this background. Unfortunately, I'm not in my room, so I do not have the traditional wallpaper that you see in all of my videos. The luxurious signature. So right now we just have this, but this works too. This is just a tutorial. So next you want your figure. Here we have Mario. Excuse the lighting. Another thing that's important is lighting as well. Make sure you have some good lighting. So here's Mario. Here he is, the figure. Next, you want some putty. Now, this is sticky putty. You can get it at like Walmart or anywhere really. So hold on. What you want to do is you want to take some of this putty and hold on. You want to take this putty and you want to stick it on parts of him. So hold on. I'm going to come back. I'm going to cut the clip and I'm going to come back once I finished it. Alright guys, so I'm back. Here's the clip. So I just put the putty on Mario's feet. Now this is the thing. You want to make sure you have this sticky putty because you're going to put it on his feet. Now why is because when you move your figures or any item in your stop motions, you want to make sure you don't knock them down. If I didn't have this on his feet, if I mistouched him or did anything like that, he would fall over and it would mess up everything. So in stop motions, that's a big problem, and that is something that you do not want. So make sure you have this or something like it. Like at first, believe it or not, I used to use gum. I know it's kind of weird. I used to take gum and put it on their feet. You can use things like little glue. They have a little clear things. If you go to Amazon, you can look for them. You can buy them and just buy them at like a few dollars, like $10. You stick them on the bottom of their feet and you can use them. Anyway, you want to put your figure like this, maybe give them a little pose. Make sure you have that putty there, and make sure if also, here's another idea. If you want, you can take some of the putty, you can put it in their hands if you want them to hold something. Maybe it's, let's say I wanted Mario to hold something, I could put some of this putty in his hand, and I could put the item on his hand too. Anyway, now that we've got our 8 frames per second, we've got all this, let's start taking our stop motion. So first, let's just take a quick picture. Again, this is just an example, so your animation, if you want like a high quality, shouldn't look like this. My lighting is bad, and this is not my normal quality. Anyway, obviously, we move Mario between frames like this. Take a picture, move his arm. This is going to be a walking cycle, just a quick walk cycle. And this is just an example. And like this. And make sure that you have, you don't move his positioning that much if you have your figure like this. Because, the reason I say this, you want it to look natural. You don't want it to look like your hands are moving him. Make it look like this is his actual movement. So don't lean him back if he was standing up straight in the previous frame, you know? So, again, the lighting's bad, but this is just an example. So, I messed up there, but I guess it'll do. So there are 9 frames right there. Let's see. See what I mean? So this could actually be turned into something kind of cool. This is just the beginning of something. Obviously, I'm not going to really do much with this, but I do have a lot of clips on my app of scenes and unfinished things that I kind of started as test and never finished. I'll show you some of those now. If you just scroll through my thing, here are a lot of abandoned projects that I never did. Some of them were done, others weren't. You can probably recognize some of them from videos, whatever. And that is my tutorial to you on how to do stop motion. That's 101 basics. If you want, I can do another tutorial on how to do some more high quality, how to edit them, how to do sounds and things like that. But that is just a quick tutorial on how to do like the basic stop motion. That's your frames per second. That's how you want to have your figure, what you want them to do, all that good stuff right there. So thank you for watching. Thank you if you've subscribed. I suggest that you do if you haven't already. And I will see all of you watching in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.